What's up, everybody? So today's video request is going to be about how jobs are brainwashing people. Yes, indeed. It's not just jobs, it's everything. School, college, things like that. You see, the system doesn't want us to be independent. The system wants us to be dependent, where we got to rely on other people. We got to rely on the system. Instead of having the judgment for ourselves to try to, take care of ourselves, we're being programmed that this is what you got to do, to the point where we all come and gather along and say, this is the way we could survive. Which unfortunately, this is sadly the only way we could survive, by being puppets, sheeps, slaves, you name it. It's ridiculous, man. How we got to live a life where you have no freedom. You're literally, from the moment you're born to the moment you die, pretty much doing something you may not even want to be doing. You're literally just working away your life. You're wasting away your life. And if you don't do what you're being programmed to do in this world, it's like the movie Johnny 5. One of the robots had a mind of their own. The other robots were all just programmed to do whatever they're in the army or some kind of army bots or whatever. So they're just being programmed what to do. Meanwhile, Johnny 5 here, had emotions, had feelings, had a personality. Wasn't just like mindless, like, I just see this way, not around, not the whole picture type of thing. And that's basically how the system basically tries to, prep us up to be obedient, mindless fools. To just see straight ahead. Don't see what's around, no thinking for one another. Just, like, they don't want you to have any thoughts. They just want you to just be as brainless, as mindless as possible. So it's easier for them to take control of you, to make them rich, basically. And, here you are trying to, make ends meet. All that hard work, all that hustling, people like to call it. People say that they're hustling. Meanwhile, all the money you're making, most of it goes down on bills and shit, food. Instead of you make that check, whatever the check says, it's getting taxed to the government. It's going on bills. It's going on food. It's going on whatever the fuck. So it's like, it's all just a tease. You don't even get rich by working. You're just trying to make ends meet. You're just trying to make just enough to try to stay above water. You're literally just trying to stay above the water. This is the water, and you're like right here. You're literally, you start sinking. Whoop, got a paycheck. Whoop, I could come out a little bit, but then whoop, bills. Whoop, I'm drowning again, literally. Instead of just, this is the water and this is me way above. No, that's just not the way the system works, man. If you don't participate in this rat race bullshit, you're considered a bum, a loser, a waste of life. And that's the one that really gets me. Well, they all get to me, but the one saying a waste of life. Yeah, I feel like I am a waste of life. Why did I have to come here to begin with? We're being called a waste of life when we didn't even ask to come in this life. None of us asked to come in this life. Here we are now in this life, and here goes somebody going down our throat. You're a waste of life. You're a waste of whatever. Did I ask to be here? No, sir. At the end of the day, really, we're all just a waste of fucking life, because we're all just going to waste away dying. And the real reason why it's such a waste of time, because you're literally wasting your energy doing things that you don't want to do, when you could be putting your energy on doing things that you may want to do, whatever that might be, positive things. But instead, we're putting our good energy while we're young to working every day, being trapped inside somewhere, or construction, or just whatever job, just working in general. And you have no choice. You got to keep up with the system, and you got to try to stay above that water. We're literally just going day by day trying to stay above water. That's literally what we're doing. That's the perfect saying for how we live. We're trying to stay above water, drowning in bills, drowning. We're trying to prevent ourselves from drowning. And some of us may be a little bit more above the water, and a lot of people are sadly just right here, literally just enough to maybe catch a little air, like, and then back under the water, just trying to make ends meet, That's all we're doing. We're not getting rich. We're making the government rich. We're making the elites rich. But the government always cries they're broke. How the fuck are they broke when they created this stupid concept to begin with? That's one thing that to this day I'll never understand, because it's absolute bullshit. It's like, all right, I'm the creator of money, let's just say. I have this machine that prints papers that, like, you won't believe, $100 bills of hundreds of, and I'm claiming now I'm broke. Come on, man. We're all just programmed. See, there's very, very, very few people that see the whole picture like I do. And that's the thing. They don't want us to see that. They want us to be mindless. They don't want us to have any type of awareness. Because if we have any awareness, we might try and do something to prevent this. But that's the thing. We're too stupid. We just go with the flow. Well, that's life, man. It's just the way life is. And this is why life is the way it is, because we don't do nothing to stop this. We don't try to put an end to it. But July 4th comes every year, motherfuckers lighting fireworks, celebrating freedom. What fucking freedom, bro? What fucking freedom? This 4th of July was whack, by the way. There was no friggin'... usually I have a field a couple of blocks down that go ham with fireworks. They didn't do it this year. Why do you think that is? Probably because the cops were patrolling that area. Oh, but you're free, but yet you're not allowed to light fireworks if the cops were in that area to prevent that. But we're free. People, man, I just laugh, but at the same time I cry too, because I'm sadly in this shit with these idiots, There's so much things we could do on life that could be so much better than what we're doing. All we're doing is just wasting away working, doing shit we don't want to do. What's the point in doing all this hard work? And this is something I just gotta always say. What is the point in doing all this hard labor for? What are we gonna get in the end? We're gonna retire. Woohoo! Now we retire. Now we have health problems. Now we're not like we are now. Now I'm in my prime. I want to be free now while I'm nice and young. I don't want to. Well, I want to be. Yeah, I want to be free while I'm nice and young. Why do I gotta work while I'm young, and then I can finally get to retire when I'm old and elderly and I can't run anymore? Heck, I might be hunched. I might have so many health problems. Whether I do or don't, I'm not going to be as quick as I am now because I'm older. I'm more, fragile, I guess you could say. Why do I have to be sort of free then? Why can't I have a nice free life now while I'm young in my prime? So I can focus on doing things that actually interest me. And what's the meaning to it? Really nothing, but it gives me happiness, and let's say it gives that person happiness. That's what should fucking matter. Instead, all we do while we're in our prime energy is work it all away, slave it all away, stress ourselves. We have stress all day long, every day. And you wonder why people just can't take it anymore. Then you wonder why people snap. Look what's wrong with society. It really doesn't take a rocket scientist to see all this. It's just fucking common damn sense. This is the shit I just get off me. Get with these bugs, yo. It's just common damn sense. I don't understand why people are so dumb and blind. And that's what the system enjoys. That's what the system wants. They don't want this. They don't want people to be awoken like this. The system wants people to say, like, for example, me, how I'm against all this. The system wants people to say, that's not normal to think like that. You should get help. You should get, your brain checked or something. You should see a therapist or, The system wants that, because then that keeps making the system spin. The hamster wheel, The system doesn't want us to all come to an agreement and say this is bullshit. A lot of us know it's bullshit. It is obviously bullshit. But a lot of people just don't see anything wrong with it. And that's what the system wants. And we're giving it to them. That's life, man. Get used to it. It's the way life is, man. Get with the program. Fuck the program. Fuck this whole fucking existence. That's how I look at it as. I was fine just where I was when I didn't exist. Here I am now, and now I'm being pressured to do all these fucking dumbass things. And if I don't want to do it, I'm going to be called a waste of life. Fuck, I ain't asked to be in this life to begin with. You're a waste of fucking life, motherfucker. Shit. We're being called, we're being criticized for something we didn't even want to do in the first fucking place. It's not like we signed up for this shit. I always got to keep saying this, man. It's not like I agreed and I accept the responsibilities and now here I am not wanting to do it, you know. It just all came to me out of fucking nowhere. It's like literally I opened my eyes one day and here I am. That's literally what happened. That's literally what fucking happened. Here we are. Oop, I opened my eyes in this poor family. Oop, I opened my eyes in this wealthy family, which better off opening your eyes in that situation, but we just open our eyes into God only knows what. And here we go. Now we got to do whatever it takes to try to survive it, because people are going to talk shit if we don't, and we're going to suffer just in general. I mean, I just don't see no meaning to all this, man. And in the end, to just die, I just don't I just don't see what the fuck the point in all this stress and bullshit is to just die in the fucking end. Like, it's just so fucking stupid, man. But, you know, you're always going to get some people that'll be like, dude, you're crazy. Stop talking like this, man. Just, you know, be happy while you're here. Be happy when this shit's over. Now, I'm not saying I'm not a happy person, but I gotta be straightly honest, you know, it is tormenting living in this planet, man. I mean, this bullshit. So, yeah, everything's just brainwashing. It's all bullshit. We're all lied that we need to know this, we need to know that, whether we do or don't. It's crazy, man. It's like a big spiral, like a hypnotic spiral. That's literally, and we're all just obeying the system. The system's literally programming us. And we're just obeying, serving, no questions asked, just doing it. Whether we want to or don't want to, we're doing it. And a lot of us don't even have common sense to even see that anything's wrong with this or something's a little odd with it. Or just whatever. Making money, man, making money. Making money, man, making money. Okay, man, now I gotta put it on bills. Yay. Oh, man, the water's starting to fill up. Got to work again to try to make it. Okay. I can catch my breath a little bit, guys. I got another paycheck. Insurance, car insurance. Fuck, I just can't. This damn water won't stay down. I can't drain the fucking water. The water just keeps overflowing. That's all it is. It's like you literally got to pay for every fucking thing in this world. We're literally paying for something that we never even asked to get into. Life's a gift, though, man. You know, life's gifted to us, though. Yeah, righto. Bunch of bullshit, man. Life ain't no fucking gift. When was this shit ever a gift? The gift is when it's over. At least I would hope. Unless reincarnation's a thing, then, oh, fuck, this is just another curse waiting after this life. But, I mean, it's just crazy how stupid people are, man. I mean, remember it was a couple years back, I think I still have the video somewhere, where I went into a store, I think it was Bed Bath & Beyond, and I seen the stupid it was like a card with sheeps, like a graduation card, I think, and it literally showed sheeps with that stupid dumbass hat with the shit hanging down on it, literally giving you literally just exposing it. But they say how stupid we are. I'd be like, we could even just expose it and these people still won't understand what we're trying. I mean, they're literally making a laughing stock out of us, and we still just see nothing wrong with it, man. I graduated. We're good for you. Now go be a sheep. Oh, it just irritates me to no fucking end, man. And you get these stupid parents that throw a party. I swear, when you see those balloons, you just want to pop them. Like, do you not realize that you're just a sucker in the system? You're doing all this hard, pointless work for what? To just one day go in the grave. To one day just go in the grave. You're doing all this hard work, all this stupid accomplishments, degrees, bachelor degrees, whatever fucking degree, to just go in the grave. Is there a degree for that? No. It's going to happen to us whether we have a degree or don't have a degree. It's not going to change the fact we're all going to go in that fucking grave, or wherever the fuck we end up, but we're all going to die. It just makes my brain hurt, people. It really does, man. And it just sickens me how many stupid people that just won't ever, no matter how many videos that I say about this, and just people in general that talk about topics similar to mine, people just won't, it won't ever click to them. It's just, that's stupid. You know, that's like the saying I said, you can't fix stupid. You can't. No matter how hard you try, you just can't fix fucking stupid. That's the thing. This world's full of stupid people. And, yeah. Just gonna take a little break there. Then that's another thing. When sometimes, let's say, parents call you a waste of life. Hey, you're the ones that brought me here. I ain't asked for this. You brought me here, so you wasted it. I mean, I don't get it. I just don't get humanity, man. I fucking don't. I just don't see no meaning in all this. I'm not saying since there's no meaning, just let's all off ourselves. I'm not saying that, but at least let us try to enjoy this meaningless life instead of having constant stress in this meaningless life. When one day all this bullshit's just going to come to an end. Why the fuck do we have, they always say you have one life, live it up. Well, how could you live a life up or enjoy life when you're constantly just trying to make ends meet, paying bills, you get a paycheck just to piss most of it away on bills and shit? How the fuck do you live life to the fullest like that? How? I mean, there's a lot of lucky rich people out there, but not everyone's lucky like that. Most people just trying to make ends meet. Literally, just trying to make ends meet. How do you tell someone to live to the fullest when they're just struggling paycheck to paycheck, having to find more than one stupid, pathetic job? Live life to the fullest. I'm just sacrificing to the fullest, and I don't look at that as a foolish. It's sad to know that the only time we're truly going to be at ease, at least I would hope, is when we die. It's sad to say that, but it's just the goddamn truth. There's people that say try meditation, try breathing, but it's not going to escape your problems permanently. You got to pay this whatever's due or whatever the hell. What am I going to do? Just sit around and if I do that, it'll go away. The fee that I got to pay will just go away. If I breathe, I'll breathe it away. I will use my other hand, but I'm holding the camera. But, all right, so wait. Hey, Just, yeah. I was just doing some meditating and trying to forget things. That's great. All right, man, don't mean to interrupt you and all, but here's your fee again. Shit, I got to do more breathing. Justin? Yeah, here's the bill. Let me just do more breathing. It ain't going away, motherfucker. It ain't going away. You could breathe till the cows come home. What is that going to really solve? Now, I'm not saying don't do no breathing, but we're all breathing regardless. But you get what I'm saying? Like, meditation's a cure or what. I mean, it probably helps, but at the same time, it ain't getting rid of your problems completely. Just like where it all goes back to people drinking, doing drugs. When you're sober again, it's just gonna hit you right back. It's gonna hit you literally like a brick. And then that's why we end up becoming alcoholics, because every time that brick comes back to hit us, we try to just forget our problems again, and that's how we get addicted. That's where addiction comes in the picture. You just can't escape reality. You can try. I mean, the only way you can really escape reality is if you're off yourself. And I'm not saying to do that, but that's the real only way of escaping reality is death. It is. It's the only way to escape reality. Or if you win the lottery and get lucky, sort of. But other than that, reality's here, and reality ain't going nowhere, sadly. You can do drugs, you can do this. It's just putting more wear and tear on your body, and then when you end up becoming sober, you just feel 10 times even worse. That's where depression kicks in. It's just such a vicious cycle, man. It's just such a fucking vicious cycle. And it's all because of mainly how life is why we all do these fucked up things. Drugs, become alcoholics, become this, become that. But we're going crazy. We're literally fucking boiling inside. We're literally fucking, literally like erupting like a volcano from the amount of pressure and stress that this stupid, meaningless life that'll come to an end one day gives us. It's like another perfect example. Let's say somebody's house burns down, which I hope that happens to nobody. But let's say, you lost everything. What are you going to do? Tell that person, just breathe, do some meditation. The house burned down. That ain't going to fix the house or bring the house back. I mean, no, just breathe it. I forgot what happened. Hey, you ready to go home? Ah, shit, man. They just made me remember my house burned down. I mean, come on, man. This is just one big fucking joke. This existence, man. It's just one big fucking joke, and whoever doesn't agree on that's just a joke themselves. I mean, I kid you not. All this fucking meaningless shit therapists tell us to do. Breathe, this, that. Listen to rain noises, man. Think in the present. When constantly we got to keep worrying about the future, because the future is where we got to worry about things. What am I going to do in the future? What's your future going to be? Do you have a future? You know, they say live in the present, but yet this is thrown in our face. What are you going to do in your future? What are you going to do one day when mommy and daddy die? What are you going to do one day in the future? You know, if we're to live in the present moment, then this shouldn't be going on where they say the future, the future, the future. But that's the thing. That's all you hear people say. So how the fuck could you stay in the present? I mean, yes, right now is the present. I can't automatically fast forward to the future, but what we end up doing instead is having anxious feelings about the future. And this is why they say, just breathe, just breathe. What problems are going to solve one day? You better figure out what you're going to fucking do one day to try to survive on your own. Breathing ain't going to fucking solve that. And then this is where the stress all begins. So this is why I say, like, it's just a fucking joke. These fucking little tips that, you know. It's like I seen on here with kids going to school. Here's some tips for anxiety. Do some breathing or whatever. They're probably getting the anxiety because they don't want to be in that fucking classroom. Well, they might have some asshole that's bullying them, all of the above. So what's breathing going to do? You still got to show up to school. I'm just trying to relax a little. And all of a sudden, yep, there's my bully now. Up there goes the stupid ratchet-looking building, which is a school. And the schools here look so fucking depressing. It's dark, it's gray, it looks like a fucking prison. And it literally is like a fucking prison. And the inmates bully inmates. That's what it literally is similarities with prison. Oh God, this is just, you know, you know what, I'm just gonna do some breathing. Breathing. I mean, come on, man. This is just one fucking joke. The brainwashing tips, how brainwashed we are in things that, it's all just brainwashed bullshit. It's all just brainwashed bullshit. It's just common sense to see how stupid this all is. You're literally spending money to see a therapist for them to tell you stupid bullshit. I could tell you for free tips on what to do, or just whether there's tips or not tips, just telling you how things are, and you're not even paying a single cent to hear it. Meanwhile, here you are in therapy, let's say, paying however much it is. If you don't have insurance, it's obviously more, or whatever the scenario is with each and every one of people. But then here they are literally telling you fucking bullshit. Things that you already know, and you already know is absolute fucking horse's ass. And here you are literally spending money for it. All these people care at the end of the day is they're getting money off you while you're losing money. And you're still anxious. Because the truth is, what the fuck, living in this life, how could you not be anxious? How could you not be? Breathe, do this, do that. I mean, it might give you a good feeling, but it's not going to solve your problems completely. The bill's coming, your taxes are due. Breathing ain't going to make your taxes automatically just blow away. Instead, death itself, then you don't have to worry about taxes. But as long as you're ticking in your temple, your meat sack, like I like to call it, these are the things we're going to have to keep facing. Taxes, bills, fees. Where's the bees? Breathing ain't going to get rid of those things. It's just not. It's just fucking not. Sadly, it's not. Do I wish it would? Of course, but it's not going to do that. Now, I'm not saying don't breathe. I mean, you have to breathe, obviously. You're all breathing. I'm breathing right now to live this shit. I mean, it's just the stupid advice that these therapists give, the stupid doctors, just stupid people in general, man. It just makes me sick to my fucking stomach. I feel like somebody out here in this world's got to just tell you how it really is, how it truly is. And I feel like that someone is me. And I'm not the only person that's doing that. There's quite a couple of people out there that are doing it too. And I salute those people for speaking up their minds, speaking up the truth, being brave. I salute you people if you guys are actually watching my video. But somebody's got to just tell you how it is. And that's truly how I feel I am. You know, I'm not going to lie and say, do this, it'll get rid of your problems. I'm just going to tell you straight out what the deal is. Whether it helps, doesn't help, I'm just telling you how it is. Yeah, that's all I'm really doing. I'm not trying to be a wise ass, an idiot, a jerk, or anything like that. I'm just trying to be honest. This is where everything just goes with brainwashing. Brainwashing people to do this, telling people these advice, that advice. Meanwhile, that advice absolute garbage. It's meaningless. It ain't going to do nothing. But it's just brainwashing, putting lies into people. That's all society does. You get these certain cartoons like SpongeBob that literally exposes so many episodes, and the older episodes especially, that expose of what this life's all about, and yet people are so stupid. Like I admit, even when I was a kid and I seen it, I didn't really understand it. But then now here I am looking back at all the adult jokes that, you know, kids wouldn't have gotten. Now I look back and I'm like, it's crazy. And it's crazy how like people see, like they watch it and they still don't understand. It's like with the sheep thing, they're literally telling you right there. They're literally exposing it right to our fucking faces, and yet we're still stupid defending the system, saying, "Oh, it's the way life is, man. You gotta work." I mean, you do, unfortunately, but people seeing nothing wrong with it—that's the shit that irritates me. You know, I'm not saying let's all quit our jobs. Heck, I wish we can, but I'm not saying let's all do that, obviously, because then we'll really be drowning. I mean, we're drowning as it is, but that's the thing. People think sometimes getting a job is going to solve you from drowning, basically, in drowning in water, you know, little figure of speech there, but like it's not. I mean, most of the time it's just not. You're just literally just trying to make ends meet. You're just trying to get by. That's all you're doing. You're not getting rich. You're just making a living. Even if you're even making a living. With everything getting so expensive today, you just can't keep up. They work you like a fucking dog. They work you like a fucking dog. They don't care about you. They just want to make money out of you. You're just their tool. I always say this, people. You're just an instrument. You're just a tool. And if you're unable to do the task anymore, they get rid of you like that. You're just a number waiting to be replaced. You're fired. Someone's already taken your job that same day you're fired. Literally. And if that person can't do it, same thing. Another person's waiting. That's all it is. We're just numbers. We're just fucking numbers. They don't care about us. We're not treated like a human being. We're just treated like a fucking thing. That's what we all are. Things. We're no different than machines. We're literally treated like fucking machines. That's literally what we're treated like. We're like fucking machines. Can't do this for you. Well, I don't care about you. I don't care if this job's hard. I don't care if it's a hot, humid day. Get the fucking work. That's the attitude. Well, I don't care if it's cold. I don't care if you might get frostbite. Oh, yeah. Work, motherfucker. Work. Do as I command, or else you'll be fired and another person will be right in your position. Yes, sir. Get to work. Okay. Just a fucking thing. That's all we are. We're just fucking things. We're just objects. And then what reward do we get out of this in the long run? What was this all worth? To just fucking die? If that's the case, why can't I fucking fast forward now? I gotta sort of be free and supposedly enjoy my life when I'm old and elderly. Why can't I do all that now while I'm in my nice prime energy? I gotta wait till I'm hunched. I gotta wait till I'm old, 65, 55, however the fuck old it takes. I mean, people just don't see that red flag, man. I see this whole planet as a red flag. I really do. And I'm just waving the white flag like I just give up, man. I just want out of this shit. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a night there. Well, still daytime, but it's, I would say another 15, 20 minutes, it will be nighttime. So, yeah, I guess I should say good evening. But, yeah, anyway, guys, going to call it a evening for now. Hope this rant really made people feel better. I hope people, I know a lot of people enjoy these rants. That's why I like to make them. Sometimes I do talk about the same things, but I try to season it a little different. Then there's times like I like to come back to certain topics that I already said, just to, is this something I like to always refresh into the videos every so often, you know what I mean? And it's just something I'm always going to do because it's just, I got to keep spreading the truth, man. And obviously, whether it does anything or doesn't do anything, it makes me feel good. And it also makes me feel good knowing that it makes you people feel good, because you people don't feel alone as much. You can relate. Obviously, it doesn't solve 100% of issues, but it does give some kind of warm feeling knowing that, everything that, for example, I'm saying, you're probably thinking in your head, you're like, motherfucker, man, me and you are literally right on the same page. And trust me, I know, man, it's a sick, fucking, cruel world out there, dude. And whoever doesn't agree on that, man, I don't know what to say there. The person's definitely brainwashed. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up now, guys. Peace out. Love you all.